If you get confused as to why some people always look great, whatever body shape they are, and you're overwhelmed and frustrated with the endless options available, which you choose, and then sometimes they work and sometimes they don't, then this video is for you. I am going to go through my top tips on how to determine what body shape you are, what cuts and colours will work for you, and how to pick out of that overwhelm of different options available what will work for you every single time. So let's get started. Now, it is not your body that is the problem. Not every item of clothes is designed to fit and look good on every body shape. And unfortunately, in the press and online, the main body shapes that we see are a standard, almost straight up and down, tall model body shape, which most of us aren't. That's the reason why quite often when we buy things that we see in a shop or we see it on a model, it doesn't look right on us. So it's not your body that's wrong, it's what you're choosing that is wrong. Now, the first thing you need to understand is about balance. Essentially, all we're trying to do whenever we dress any different type of body type is get the balance back. It's about skimming over certain areas, enhancing other areas, and using colour and cut to do that to its best advantage. Now, I'm going to take you through the 12 different types of body shapes. Yes, there are more than the standard 5, and even within this, again, there will still be some of you that fall between the cracks and you don't fit perfectly into one of these categories. If that is you, or you need help, you feel overwhelmed by this, book in for a discovery call with me. I'd love to meet you. I'll put the link here and also in the notes, because we can chat about how I can help you discover your body type, what will work best for you, and colours as well. Now, the first one is the apple. You've usually got average shoulders, average bust. Your tummy is slightly bigger than your bust, and your hips and bottom are usually quite flat. For the bluebell, you've got small shoulders, small bust, small and short waist, large thighs, and a large bottom. The column has shoulders the same as the hip, an average bust, slight waist, and long legs. The cornet usually has broad shoulders, a small bust, no waist, slim hips, and long legs. The hourglass has average shoulders, a large bust, small and short waist, large thighs, and large hips. The ingot has broad shoulders, average bust, no waist, flat bottom, heavy thighs, and heavy legs. The lollipop has average shoulders, large bust, slight waist, slim hips, and long legs. The pear has slim shoulders, small bust, long waist, heavy thighs, and bottom and legs. The skittle has narrow shoulders, a small bust, average waist, wider hips and calves. The vase has average shoulders, large bust, long waist, hips equal to bust, and slim legs. The violin has average shoulders, a large bust, short waist, and a large bottom, hips and thighs, and slim lower legs. The wine glass has broad shoulders, a large bust, no waist, and narrow hips and long legs. Now, as you can see, there's lots of different nuances, but not only that, there's lots of different nuances within them as well. So you might find that you sit slightly between two of these different body shapes. So if that is the case, take the info that I'm going to show you later on in this video and use it for when you go and look for silhouettes to suit you, because you can be a mixture of the two. Now, before I go on, please like, subscribe, comment below, share with your friends, because all of that genuinely helps me bring more content to you. Now, how do you determine which one of these body types you are? Now, one of the most simple ways of doing this is to stand facing a full-length mirror in good light. Now, I would suggest you do this in underwear. Now, what we want to do is we want to look at the several points on your body. We want to look at your shoulders. We want to look at your bust. We want to look at your waist. We want to look at your hip, bottom and thighs, and then the length of your legs as well. Now, what also goes into this is the length of your torso, which I will talk about towards the end of this video as well. Now, if you have a tape measure, you can also use that to determine which is the heaviest and which is the smallest part of your body as well. But essentially, these are the measurements that we are going to be using. Now, what I will say before I go on is sometimes certain types of clothes sold in the high street or everywhere else, they're based on very European bodies. So if you are of any other ethnicity, you may find that clothes sometimes in the high street don't fit you perfectly, and you are not alone. It is not your body, it is the way the clothes have been cut. So being able to determine what type of body shape you are will help you find cuts that suit your body type better. So once you've decided what body type you are, next we're going to go through each one of those body types, and I'm going to talk to you about what cuts and styles you should avoid and what ones you should go for. For an apple, wide V necklines, empire lines, add detail at the neck and flat fronted trousers. For a pear, add colour to the upper body, avoid pockets at the hip, and structure to shoulders, add detail at the neck. An hourglass. Scoop or V necklines work best. Bodycon or wrap dresses work brilliantly as well. High rise and wide leg trousers, belted dresses and coats. For a lollipop, bell bottom trousers, skirts with gathered or hip detail, knotted dresses, double breasted coats. For an ingot, high wrap dresses, empire line coats and dresses would work really well. Asymmetric skirts and belted jackets. For a vase body shape, straight leg jeans, puff sleeved fitted tops, high waisted pencil skirts and empire line dresses. For a skittle body shape, fit and flare coats work best. A-line skirts, flutter sleeves and broad lapels. A bluebell body shape, narrow V-necks, side fastening on the trousers, eye-catching necklines, tailored A-line skirts. For a cornet, fluted skirts, fit and flare coats, wide lapel fitted shirts and asymmetric dresses and skirts. Once you've determined what type of body type you are, you can then pick clothes that suit that particular body type. It will make it so much easier. So make a note of what body type you are, make a note of the features of that body type, and make a note of the types of cuts and styles that I mentioned that will work for you. Do some more research. If you need more help on this, definitely look at some of my other videos. I have lots of information on different body types and what works best. Now, if you are looking at your wardrobe and it feels really not yourself anymore and you feel overwhelmed, maybe your body's changed, definitely download my Capsule Wardrobe Blueprint. It's entirely free. I'll put the link here and also in the notes. And it takes you through how to assess your wardrobe, what to keep and what to lose, and how you can choose and shop intentionally. Now, the next thing we want to look at is the length of torso and the length of legs, because that can make a really big difference as well. Now, if you've got quite short legs and you've got a longer body, then what you don't want to do is wear light or beige cropped trousers. It will make your legs look even shorter. What I suggest you do is go for high-waisted, darker, straight leg trousers that reach right down to your ankle. Have them cut to a pair of heels as well if you like wearing heels. That will instantly elongate your legs. Now, if you're very short in the torso, you want to wear medium to lower waisted trousers. It will help break that up. Now, one of the key things and a very easy way of dressing your body for different body types is colour blocking. So on an area, so let's say you're a lollipop body shape, you're very busty and you're very small everywhere else and you're really conscious about your bust, wear a darker colour. Don't wear a high neck, it will make your bust look even bigger, but wear a darker colour in a scoop neck or a V neck, and then wear a lighter, looser colour on your bottom half. So wide leg trousers would be perfect in a light beige or ivory or something like that, and darker colours on the top. Now, if you are hip heavy, so let's say, for example, you are a pear shape or a skittle or something where you're heavier around the hips, you want to go for a darker colour on the bottom, maybe a wide leg trouser or an A-line skirt. Make sure that the waistline hits above your hip. Don't have low-waisted skirts or trousers. Have something that sits above that in a darker colour, and have a bright, interesting colour on your top half. Draw the attention to the top half of your body. Maybe you have an interesting piece of jewellery. Now, if your weight is mainly around the middle and you're really conscious about your tummy area, what we want to do is come in on the thinnest part of your body, either in an empire line or maybe in a wrap dress, a bit like this navy dress in this video here, where the V draws the eye down your body. You come in under your bust, which is the smallest part, and gently skim over your tummy. Now, the other thing that works really well for this is like this particular dress, where there's a little bit of gathering, which draws the eye across the body, and the tummy sort of sits behind that. So these are just 3 simple colour blocking rules that you can use for your different types of body types. So the likelihood is you've probably looked at your clothes in your wardrobe before, and you've looked at them and you haven't understood why they've worked. So hopefully now you can look at a lot of them and go, well, that's why that doesn't work. I understand why that doesn't work now. So go to your wardrobe, try on a few things and look for yourself in that full-length mirror, and you will see the difference. What a tiny little tweak in the cut or the style, the cut or the colour blocking will make in how those outfits look on you. Make a note of what body type you are, make a note of the features that best suit you so that next time you go shopping, you don't make any more of the mistakes. And maybe you can edit your wardrobe, eliminating anything that you know now doesn't work. Remember, it is not about your body is wrong. It is about the cuts and clothes that you've chosen are wrong. So let me know in the comments what body type you are. Let me know if you've got any questions. So have a wonderful week wherever you are, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.